First at 6, the state health department says an Oklahoman has died of West Nile. 2 News Oklahoma's Jeanette Quesada talked with Tulsa's health department about how they track mosquitoes that carry the virus. Jeanette?
There are no human cases of West Nile virus in Tulsa yet, but they are tracking mosquitoes that might carry it. The West Nile virus in humans can lead to serious illness.
Normally, after you are bitten by a infected mosquito, it takes about 3 to 15 days for that illness to occur. So some of the symptoms that people might experience can be headache, fever, weakness. Sometimes they may also have gastro issues like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and skin rashes. And there could be instances, unfortunately, that some people can have complications, which could lead to kind of neurological issues.
While the number of cases and deaths in the state has remained fairly low over the last 5 years, Kendra Weiss with the Tulsa Health Department says it's still important to track it to prevent the spread of the virus.
As of last week, we have set 153 traps throughout Tulsa County. Those are usually based on past West Nile virus positive test and also complaints.
Weiss is the Environmental Health Services Manager for the Tulsa Health Department. She says this season they have collected nearly 7,000 mosquitoes. And so far, they've identified one mosquito in the West Tulsa Red Fork neighborhood in Berry Hill as a carrier.
In between 21st Street and 31st Street, in between 33rd West Avenue and 49th West Avenue.
Weiss says in the past, they've sprayed routinely throughout the county, but now they're focusing their spraying on areas that test positive for the West Nile virus, or where they identify a high number of mosquitoes.
So that we're more targeted and we're not spraying insecticides in areas that don't necessarily need it.
And Weiss says if you see an increased presence of mosquitoes in your area, contact their office so that they can send crews to come spray in your area. They also recommend using mosquito repellent if you're going to be spending time outdoors to protect yourself from the mosquitoes and keep them away. Live in Tulsa, Jeanette Quesada, 2 News Oklahoma.